Keller Williams Command brings the agent operating system and the consumer operating system together seamlessly.
Command organized everything for me, then put it in one place.
When you have dominion over what you've got at your fingertips, it gives you the opportunity to grow. I was always moving between these different applications,
but none of them talk to one another. And as a result, there's lost clients, which means lost dollars.
A spreadsheet for my finances.
We had 7 or 8 different logins.
A spreadsheet for my showings reports, for my listings, my price adjustments.
It was a big time drain.
Our goal is nothing short of reinventing how people experience real estate through technology and making sure that you're the owner of that technology.
We wanted to build a platform that would connect Keller Williams agents all over the world. This technology was built by agents, directed for agents, and ultimately created to make your lives better.
We really took time with each one of the applets, getting to know how it could help us in our business, and designs was huge because it eliminated that Canva expense. We templated what is our brand going to be, and now everything is branded, it's succinct, it takes seconds to create new listing, under contract, just closed.
We use the campaigns dashboard a lot. Within the campaigns dashboard, we can send direct mailers out to neighborhoods that we farm. You just choose like an area, or you can say 123 Main Street. We want like 250 mailers to go out for just listed within a 5-mile radius, or you choose a radius. We also use the campaigns dashboard to set up social media ads and pay-per-click ads to not only be in our hyper-local area, but also farm outside to gain more territory.
The way people are shopping for homes has changed. Everything is social, everything is on the phone. So if you can't be on the phone and them have direct access to you as their agent, you're losing. You can tell a real estate agent built this app, and that's what I appreciate. If they find a property within the app and they want to ask about it, it goes directly to you.
It's a really great way of being able to connect with your client if you're using the same platform together, and I can see what they're accessing, what's interesting them, when they're clicking on things, when they're opening things. So it helps me also be more efficient how I'm working with my clients.
With smart plans, I'm allowed to set it and forget it. I don't have to worry about clients falling through the cracks.
It keeps track of things that we wouldn't otherwise think of. My clients' home anniversaries, their birthdays, the things that build that feel-good relationship with your clients, it automates. And so it makes those touches so much easier to keep track of and to make happen.
So what's really neat about Opportunities is that it will track that lead and that business through the process, not just track it in terms of steps, but also the math behind it. Every step of the way, as I get closer to a closing, I'm starting to realize those dollars. And as someone that knows pretty much every CRM out there, I've never seen this before.
For me as a team leader, I use the Opportunities dashboard the most, just looking at the numbers and seeing where we are. Conversion rates,
Average commission, we're tracking what our sales price is.
GCI, probable income, potential income, all those things are things that I'm looking at, and then ways to lead generate, ways to get more listings, ways to get more business within the team.
I can make smart business decisions based on where are we going to spend more money, where are we going to cut back, and it's all right there in one spot.
So like Gary said, when you know the right numbers, hitting the mark becomes the entire focus of the team. And so for us, when we want to know our numbers, we look at the reports dashboard to make sure that we're on track.
I could see what's on my agents' dashboards, but then I could also see how they're interacting. I could see where they're winning. I could see where they're not winning, and I could coach specifically to what it is I'm seeing. If I see a number of appointments being set and a number of appointments being held, but no listings being taken, and I have a tool that exposes that deficiency, what should I be coaching or training around?
Command has simplified our lives on the back end of running a team with a lot of moving parts and pieces and human capital. It's allowed us to go to one place to get the answers that we're looking for in almost every single facet of our business.
The cost per lead is ridiculously low. If I was spending $3,000 before, I can spend like $150 or $200 now. It's been like 95 cents a lead on Command.
One of our CRMs, we were paying as much as $2,000 a month.
I could take the money I was spending on a CRM and I could support another family by hiring somebody full-time into our organization.
We were able to cut our expenses by 50%. So moving to Command was just like a no-brainer. We can save money if we go to a free platform versus paying for one or two, right?
We
We've leveraged the technology within Command and allowed for that to enhance our business.
From A to pay, it just simplified everything.
You could tell that this was made for agents by agents.
What Keller Williams Command does better than any other system out there is it keeps you relevant and it keeps you right in the middle of the transaction and it doesn't let any detail slip by.
Real estate is about helping people with one of the most fundamental aspects of their lives, home. And you are the expert they turn to. And not just when someone buys or sells, but before, after, and all the little spaces in between. So it can be frustrating when you don't have the time or technology to know when someone needs your help. And when you miss that opportunity, it creates a gap that someone or something else can step into. So let's close that gap and give you the time and technology you need to build high-quality relationships with more people. Let's join forces and demand our technology not replace us, but help us be more human, more present, more everything. Let's take Command. Built exclusively by and for Keller Williams agents, Command is your do-it-all, do-it-quickly, people-centric, less stress, more time, end-to-end platform to grow your relationships, your pipeline, and your market share. Whew! Luckily, using it is a lot easier than explaining everything it does, but let's give it a try. Organize, customize, and sync all your contacts. Group them however you want. Know exactly who to reach out to, when, and about the things they really care about. Send personalized neighborhood-centric just-in-time marketing materials in a snap. Have more conversations, build more relationships, earn more business. Say, "Hey Kelly," and escape from your desk in the office. Add a new contact, log notes, and sync everything while on the go. Seamlessly and transparently source, send, and manage referrals through one of the world's largest and most profitable referral networks. Deploy an ROI-maximized ad campaign across Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter in like 30 seconds. Integrate the systems and tools you already use every day. Automate paperwork and background tasks. Access real-time revenue projections, end-to-end ROI insights, and goal tracking to get a bird's eye view of your business. Have more conversations, build more relationships, earn more business. Command empowers you to be a better agent by giving you more time, more value, and more freedom. And best of all, it ensures you and your relationship with your clients remain at the heart of real estate, where you belong.
We don't get it right all the time. Nobody does. Sometimes we fail, but we fail forward. A couple years ago, we started reworking the Command app. We discovered that we had real AI all along. Agent intelligence. You told us what we did wrong, so we could work to make it right. And the only way to truly get it wrong is to give up. But we didn't give up. We hired the best to make the best. We kept building for you. We broke it down, we beefed it up. We went mobile, baby. And now that it's ready, we're not finished. Let our competitors say pencils down. It's not just about where we are, it's about where we're going. And we'll keep building the platform to go anywhere that you want to go. More time, more education, more contacts, more connections, more insights, more integrations, more on the go. More simple, more success, more results, more referrals. More leads, more listings, more leverage, more wealth. More human, more often. More MREA. We wrote the book on real estate, and now we've built the tech. A bigger and better network, so you could build yours. We transformed the technology from worry to works, from From bugs to business, from doubt to double down. This is where she who controls the lead controls the industry. Take control of your database. Take control of your leads. Take control of your money. Take back control and take command. This is now an app with a fiduciary interest, an app that makes your fight personal. This is an intuitive real estate machine that learns, corrects, improves, anticipates, just like entrepreneurs. Built for agents, by agents. This is pure Keller Williams, made not just to keep up with you, but make you faster. Take ground, take command. This is the place, and this is the technology, built for entrepreneurs to thrive. We did more than make it right. We made it us. Onward.
Whether you're a leader or agent, KW Command enables you to manage and grow your business through one powerful integrated platform.
A typical agent spends more than 60% of their time away from their desk. That means you have to be able to take your business wherever you go. The Command app makes it possible. When you are on the go, everything you need is right there on your phone.
You can access and manage your contacts, respond to new leads, prioritize daily tasks, and manage your opportunities, all within the Command app. Tasks are the backbone of your day. Within the Command app, you can easily add and manage tasks, then see a clear snapshot of what needs to get done when.
So your to-do list is always up to date and prioritized.
The Command app makes tracking contacts and leads easy. With built-in integrations for texting and calling, including Twilio and WhatsApp, you can effortlessly log a call or text, then instantly view it on your contact's timeline.
There is a reason Command Mobile has a 4.8 out of 5 rating in the App Store.
The Command app makes it easy to build, foster, and maintain relationships with your sphere of influence. You can assign a lead to a smart plan, add tags, and create notes, so you'll always remember what's important to your clients. You can manage your opportunities and always keep your pipeline updated. In-app and push notifications ensure you won't miss out on anything important.
Plus, the app makes it easy to manage read and unread notifications and to set reminders.
You'll always be in the know and ready for action whenever and wherever you get new info, like seeing who's requested a tour or who's inquiring about a property. Like we said, we're serious about helping you thrive.
With the Command app, everything you need is at your fingertips.
Command was created to help entrepreneurs like you thrive. Whether you're a market center leader or agent, KW Command enables you to run and grow your business through one powerful and integrated platform. We built Command around Gary's proven laws of lead generation. Build a database, feed it daily, and communicate with it systematically. It's all about being more human, more often, with more people. We want you to thrive in this market and capture your unfair share of every market. That's why we help you generate more leads for less. Using Command, you can upload your contacts and start a high-impact marketing campaign without spending a dime. You can run targeted ads across media channels, including Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok with just one login. In Command, you can create one-off listing campaigns or always-on recruitment programs with push-button ease. No marketing expertise required. You'll do in 9 minutes what used to take 9 hours. And at less than $3 a lead, you'll pay a fraction of what everyone else in the industry is paying. Save time, save money. Sold. Like we said, we're serious about helping you thrive. For streamlined lead gen, it's all right there. Friends, it's time for you to take command.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Andy, you there?
Good. Yes, good morning. Okay, we have 24 now. Thank you for coming in early and greet Jonathan. Happy birthday. Let's all
Thank
greet him a
you.
happy birthday on the chat room.
Thank
He's
you.
celebrating his birthday with us. First thing in the morning, his birthday morning coffee is going to be with us.
Thank
Thanks,
you. Thank you
Jonathan.
so
You're
much.
already 24 years old today, I believe, because I'm 26, right? So, anyway, last week we thought it was the most important thing, which was lead generation. Of course, it is very, very important. But what is more important than lead generation? Lead conversion. Otherwise, if you don't convert your leads, then everything is useless, right? So now the important thing I think that we have realized last week was that are we doing lead generation with intent, or have we been doing it only accidentally because we attended the seminar or we attended the function and then we got to talk to someone accidentally and then we accidentally ask them or invite them? So what we learned last week was that our activity should be with intent and also with a purpose and also prepared with the script. And also we have to have a target. How many people do I want to talk to? Do I need to talk to every day? What is their profile? And more important is, what do I have to say? Because we always have a limited time. We don't have an hour to talk to everyone, especially in a big networking event. So what is that elevator pitch that we need to ask them? And now also with today's topic, which is conversion, how do we create that urgency? How do we create that urgency? And that is what we're going to learn today, to expand our business and maybe get more listings, get more business partners, or most importantly, close more sales. So again, we're going to have the expert. It's no longer our guest, but our very good friend from Malaysia, Mr. Jonathan Lee Kit Singh. Take it away, Jonathan.
Good morning. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. And I really want to just echo what Andy is talking about as we talk about what we went through last week in our session about how do we do lead generation. And I think lead generation, if you do it consistently, it's not complicated. It's just a systematic approach. But the challenge now is how do we convert those leads into something valuable, right? And today I want to invite you to think about converting leads into appointments. The first step of conversion, it's not getting them to sell or to buy something right now, because that's something that is a long shot, right? And you don't see someone coming in to buy a property just like that. It doesn't work that way. It's a long cycle transaction. It's a long cycle conversation. When I mean long cycle, it could mean from days, weeks to months, and maybe a year. But generally, the starting point of a lead conversion comes in from how do I take this lead I'm having a contact, having a conversation with, how can I bring them to an appointment, right? So that's the key today. The goal today is for us to think about how can we bring that lead into an appointment. Now, I want you to start the day today a little bit different this week. Today's my birthday, so I can do anything I want, okay? So you're just have to follow what I say, okay? Now, but I wanted to start with this because the most challenging thing to do is to convert a lead into an appointment. But I want you to start the day thinking about one key concept that will help you start the day right when you want to look at converting to leads to appointment. And I want to share one word with you. It's called gratitude. I want you to start the day, every single day in your business, or every single time that you are looking at an opportunity to convert a lead into a what do you call that? Into a appointment. I want you to start from gratitude. Start your day with gratitude. Why do I do that? Is because gratitude gives us a perspective of thankfulness, and it gives us that energy to move forward better. Right. So I want you to start your day today with gratitude. So I want you in your chat box right now, think about one thing that you can be grateful for this week. What is the one thing that had happened for you last week that you are grateful for right now? Right? What is that one thing that you are grateful for right now? That happened to you maybe the past week. Can you just put in the chat box? What is that one thing that you are grateful for? Right? Put in the chat box. Let's do this simple exercise here before we start the day. What is that one thing that you are grateful for? Put in the chat box, please, if you can. Andy, anything you're grateful for, Andy? Good hairstyle.
Yeah.
Anyone
I'm
grateful
still
for?
alive.
Yeah.
I mean, every
hairstyle.
day that we wake up, when we open our eyes, you should be grateful already because a lot of people don't have that chance, right?
Right.
So because every day when you open your eyes, it's a day. I mean, not that's one thing that I learned. Not everyone has given equal blessings, but everybody every day has something that is given to them equally, and that
Right.
is the opportunity to improve.
That's right.
That
So
opportunity.
that's right. So when you make that decision to be grateful and you start the day with gratitude, your perspective changes as you communicate with people. You are grateful. Wow, I've got this lead to call right now. I've got this lead to connect with right now. I've got this opportunity that I can bring to people right now. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this listing I saw last week that I can bring to someone else. I'm grateful for this training that we took today. I'm grateful for my family that I'm able to provide for my family. So when we start our day with gratitude, it helps us to go through the motion of what we do on a daily activity, especially when we're talking from conversion from a lead to an appointment, because that's the most challenging. One of the most challenging thing is to call someone and say, please, can I have a meeting with you? One of the most challenging things in life, right? Same thing if you want to go and get to know a new girlfriend, right? You have to make a phone call and say, can I please have a conversation? Can I please have a date with you? Very challenging conversation, right? Very challenging, very daunting task. But if you start from gratitude, it helps you, right? So I want us all to come from that perspective today and start your day with gratitude, so that you are able to get to the motion of connecting and conversion. That's the first part. But let me quickly share my screen to go into the lesson for today. Right. Ask me to sign in. Hang on. Hang on. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute, please.
Yeah, so while Jonathan's writing, if you really want to have it instilled in you, you might want to do a practice of writing on your gratitude journal. You see, having that feeling, when you're being blessed, just put it this way. When I read about it before, no? If you're giving someone something every day, how would you feel if someone doesn't appreciate what you're giving? And how would you feel if someone appreciates everything that you're giving? Wouldn't you feel even more motivated to give more and more? And that is the way life treats us. If we are always thankful with what we are giving and what we are praying for, the more that the universe or God wants to give more to you, because he's happy, or he's happy with what I gave. Maybe he's going to appreciate this some more.
Right.
And it makes you really start your day right.
That's right.
With a good energy.
Right. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Now, let's look at the lesson today. I will go in our tactic 5, which is lead capture and conversion. Is getting on the table the one thing that matters, right? Because when you have a lead, capturing the lead and converting it into an opportunity or to an appointment, it's our goal. Because that's the second step, right? Once you get the lead, you convert it into an appointment, right? And today we're going to talk a little bit about what are key things, the perspectives. We're going to have a little bit of perspectives of what it is, what does it mean by converting. We're going to talk about capturing today. Very exciting. I'm so excited to show you something that we can do to capture. I'm also excited to help you see some of the ways we can connect with your clients. Then close to an appointment. The goal is to close to an appointment. and most importantly, to track, review, and improve your process and your system in how can you get more leads to an appointment, right? Right. So that's really the perspective and the opportunity for us to learn today, right? Okay, next, the perspective number one, capturing and conversion system works in partnership with lead generation, because you can generate a lot of leads, but if you don't capture the lead, so for example, if someone gives you a referral today, what do you do with that contact? How do you put that contact into play? How do you store the contact? How do you tag the contact to make sure that the contact is retrievable from you at any point in time? That's where capturing the contact from the lead generation is important. When you have a lead coming in from a friend, or someone send you a text message, hey, my friend is looking for something here in this place. Immediately, how do you then connect it? So the goal is, how do you capture that lead and put it into a CRM, into a system, or in a spreadsheet that you can refer back to? Most oftentimes, we collect the data, we collect the information, but we don't do anything about it, or we forgot about it, right? So that's important. Market factor. Fewer leads put a premium on improved capture and conversion rate. So meaning there are going to be fewer leads in a shifting market, right? Shifting market will give you fewer leads, and the opportunity to capture and convert those leads are a premium. So you need to now improve your ability to capture and convert it as much as you can with that limited leads that you potentially will be drawing due to the market condition, right? And it's all about getting them on a table to have a conversation. Remember, the goal of a lead is to get you to the table to have a conversation, or to an appointment, and from an appointment, a proposal, closing, right? The process, right? You lead gen, you set for appointment, you get from an appointment, you go and give a proposal. From a proposal, you get them to consult, and get them to consult, then you get them to the table to buy something or to sell something, right? It's a process flow, right? You need to understand that process very well, right? The shifting market tests your skills in capturing the lead. How do you capture the lead? How do you nurture and connect the lead? How do you close an appointment? And after the appointment, how do you keep cultivating the lead? So we're going to talk a little bit about this journey today. Now, it may sound very similar to what we talked about last week, but last week was really focusing on how do we create a system where leads just keep coming in, right? So something similar, we will have a little bit of an overlap today in terms of capturing leads, but I want to give you a perspective of how you could capture leads using technology, or using questions, right? Asking questions, the right questions to your clients, right? So that's the perspective. So be prepared with scripts, role play, and behavioral styles. Understanding how clients behave, what are they looking for is important. Role play with your friends, role play with your colleagues if you can, and look at some of the scripts. We're going to have a little bit of a list of questions today that for you to take home, which are very simple questions, but I think sometimes you don't use those questions enough to have that conversation with your client, right? Okay. So it's connect, cultivate, convert, right? The 4-step conversion process is connecting, and then cultivating, then converting into the appointment. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we move forward. Okay, the first thing is capture. Who do you want to capture, right? You must first understand your market, right? Who are the buyers? How do they look like? Who are the sellers? How do they look like? And what's the niche? Is it geographical area? Is it demographic? Is it high-end market? What's your niche? Why is it important to capture these buyers and sellers correctly? Is that you need to know what kind of person they are. An example would be, if I am I bought banyan tree if it's assuming today I bought banyan tree in Manila Bay, right? The banyan tree went to an event a couple of months ago, and I bought a 1-bedroom for $3 million, for example. I am likely a high net worth individual. You should capture me and register me and log me as a high net worth individual, right? So you need to categorize and tag your database in a way that is relevant to these people. Now, why is that? Because then you can engage them and connect with them in a meaningful way. So for example, if I'm a high net worth individual and you keep sending me information about mass market products that has not relevance to me, I will not connect with you. Does that make sense? So capturing them in a way, not only their name, their data, their contacts, but also their characteristics, who they are, what kind of potential they are, what kind of category that you want to put them in, right? Are they investors? Are they homeowners? Are they upgraders? You need to put that in your tags. So if you have a CRM system and all that, the tags become so critical. Because once you have all these leads, connecting with them specifically is very important. So for example, if you have a 30% below market luxury home for sale, these are the people that you should be talking to, right? So capturing them and understanding who they are, what they are looking for, right? It's critical. Not only you capture their contact, their phone number and their name, but who are they? And I will go deeper. Are they high net worth individual? How high does that look like? You may even want to categorize. These are the people that potentially is a 200 millionaire, right? 100 millionaire. I don't know how you call that in Philippines, because the pesos million, everyone is like a millionaire, right? Because of the currency rate of currency. So maybe using US dollars as a denomination would help you understand them better. So pack a value behind this data so that you know how to reach out to them, or you know what to send to them that is relevant to them, right? Or they could be geographically interested in certain things, right? They're interested in only that area. And in your real estate is very interesting because every location will have followers, right? So you might want to create a tag for followers of, let's say, BGC, right? So put all these BGC tag correctly, right? That's important. And number two, find a motivation as well, right? Are they ready to buy? I would tag the 30, 60, 90 days. Are they ready to buy right now? They have a reason or motivation to buy or move right now. Are they willing to buy right now? They're looking at, but they want a very good deal. Are they able to buy right now? Do they have what it means to continue on with a transaction? For example, if they need financing, do they have financing in place? Or they need to sell their property first before they can buy? So you need to understand that having those information captured becomes much more important right now than before, because the leads are getting lesser. So getting deeper with the leads that you have helps you to know who to follow and who should not follow up with you right now, right? So that you don't waste your time on things that may not work, right? So every lead is a now who is ready, willing, and able to buy. Future, ready at some time in the future, or never, cannot be reached or asked not to be contacted. So you need to understand where your lead is right now, so that you can then, in a systematically methodology where you can, follow up with them with the right intensity and the right frequency, right? So that's capturing. Now, what do you want to capture? So ask yourself this question right now in the next 30 seconds. Who are your preference customer? Be clear. What are their profiles? Does your prospecting and marketing efforts are targeting them correctly? Right? So who are they right now? What are their profiles? Does your prospecting and marketing target these customers correctly? Or are you doing things that is not focusing on the right customers or right people for your business? Because we can get very, very distracted with a lot of people, because we thought everyone is an opportunity. But if you don't go deep on that particular lead, you are not putting enough, you wouldn't be clear who you should follow up and who you should not follow up. That's when we start dropping all the leads, right? So really the number one capture is to understand who they are, what are they doing, right? Now, methods of capture, you can put a sign on your newspaper, you can put a sign on the houses, open houses, outbound calling, internet leads, agent websites, and landing page. Now, today, I want to introduce a concept of helping you to capture leads in a smarter way. Now, question, how many of you here do not like to call people in a cold call? How many of you do not like cold calling? If you don't like cold calling, please press 1. Right. Okay, you are not alone. All of us are the same. But how many have a lot of database, a lot of data and contacts that you have not talked to or spoken to before? If you have, please press 3. Now, one effective way is to systematically connect with them to capture their database. So I'm going to ask you to, I'm going to pause my sharing for a while. I'm going to share another screen shortly. But I wanted to talk about this concept of internet lead capture, which will be the next topic later. But I want to go a little bit quicker in front here right now to help you understand what does that look like. The newer generation or the changes in the market is right now, everyone responds to the internet and responds to online efforts better than a cold call. That's the truth. Because we will look at the ad, we will look at the list, we might want to like something or someone share something with us, we will then start looking at it and then we may respond in a different way. So I want to share with you a concept here of lead capturing using landing pages. Okay, using landing pages. Let me share my screen. How many of you know what is a landing page? If you know what's a landing page, let's just check. Let's check everyone's out. Press 1. If you know what's a landing page, press 1. Okay, you all know what's a landing page. Okay, how many of you know how to create a landing page? If you know how to create a landing page, say yes. If you don't know how to create a landing page, say no. Let's do a test. Okay. Okay. Question. How many of you, those who say yes to create a landing page, how long does it take for you to create a landing page? How many minutes? 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Someone say 1 minute. Okay, anyone else? 5 minutes, anyone else? Okay, I'm going to show you something that you can do in 1 to 2 minutes, okay? If my internet is not slow, okay? Okay, it all depends on my internet speed. Okay, I'm going to share my screen right now. You're seeing my screen? Okay. So I'm going to go command. I'm going to go designs here. Sorry, not design. I'm going to go command. I'm going to go to something called websites. If you go to websites, right, you'll go into your website link here. Here is where you can use your website to create agent sites, right? You can look at your own personal website, but there's this button here called expert mode. This is one of the most interesting new concept or the new what do you call it? New thing that we have on our technology right now. So this is where you have opportunity to create landing pages in 2 minutes. Okay, so time me right now. I'm going to create a landing page for a listing, right? I'm going to say Makati. I'm going to search for a listing called Makati. I'm going to look at this listing. I'm going to call it Eaton Tower. Okay, Eaton Tower. I'm going to use the images from it. Now, because all our listings are inside and all the information of that particular listings are already inside command, right? Because when you key in your listings, why is it important to key in your listings into command? Because now you are able to create landing pages that has lead capture abilities within minutes. Now, you see, I just done this within minutes. Within minutes. This landing page is now ready to go. I'm going to publish this landing page right now. The landing page now, it's published. Right. So now that I've published my landing page, I'm going to go to my dashboard. I'm going to see my page right now, Eaton Tower. I'm going to open my page. Hang on. Sorry, I'm going to go to my website. Go to my website. I'm so sorry. I have already completed my landing page. Can you see my landing page here right now? It's ready. So if I go and look at my page right now, hang on, let me open back that page. Sorry, let me stop sharing. Give me a minute, let me stop sharing, sorry. I've just created a landing page on command, which I can now share with you all in a short bit in terms of what do you call that? Hang on, let me see this. Right. I created another landing page yesterday for Palm Beach West. I'm going to share this on the chat group right now. Can you see this right now? You can click on the landing page right now. This is a landing which I created yesterday. You can click on it and you are able to go to that particular page and send this page out to your friends or to your clients, right? So this helps you to send out a lead capture form to your client. Now go on the landing page. Can you click on the landing page right now and look at the lead form? Can you fill up the lead form and send it to me? As if you're a client, pretend to be a client, send out to me that lead form. Can you see it? Right. If you can if you can see the listing landing page, can you please say yes? Right, you all can see that, right? So this is a way to capture that instead of sending a lead or a message to a client, send them a landing page site so that they can register and they see it, they can send it to their friends so that when they see it, send it to their friends, they can have good approach or good what do you call that, perspective about your business, that you are serious. And when you're using KW command, you are able to create multiple landing pages, right? And whenever you capture a lead, right? Whenever you capture a lead, you are able to actually see in your command as well. You go to your console in your command, you'll be able to see their leads. So I'm going to see if anyone send me any leads. Hang on. I'm going to go to my contacts. Right. I already have 2 persons sending me leads, right? Let's see. I have 4 leads today. So Shai Akila, Akala, you are there today in our conversation, right? You are here in our chat. I can now see that you are registered. You can see she has registered, right? On this particular landing page. Now I know she is looking at my landing page and she's interested, right? She registered and she's interested. I can now call her. So when I capture leads and data, right, it's more effective to do this than to look at a WhatsApp. Sometimes when you send out to our raw, what do you call that, data that we have on your phone or on your spreadsheet or whatever, send them a landing page. This will help you connect with your clients better, and it gives you a better, what do you call that, sense of a standard, right? You are a different standard compared to other agents, right? So using landing pages and agent websites are critical right now in today's business, right? Right. Phone calls are simple. Now that when someone registers on that landing page, making a phone call is easy. But phone calls are still another way of capturing leads, right? Ask for appointment. One of the key things I want to talk about phone calls is every time when you have phone calls, ask for appointment. Phone calls are critical to ask for appointment. When you call a person, your goal should be not sell them on the phone, but get them for an appointment, right? Very important. Systemize your lead capture, put all your leads in your database, On paper, you can offline it, you can put it in the planner if you want to, but I would suggest you look online right now today, because online is the only way that you can, what do you call it, get ahead of everyone else, because you are now systemizing your database. So capturing all your leads in your database, right? Whatever you do, capture them and put them in your database as much as you can. The more leads you have in your database, the more opportunity you have for connection, right? So think about your system. Do you now have a system to capture your database? Have you ever thought about having a system to capture your database? Or are you even capturing your database? How many of you today have a system to capture your database? If you have a system to capture your database, please press 1. If you are going to start a system, press 2. Right? If you already have a system to capture database, press 1. If you're going to start today, press 2. Right? So start your day today, maybe to think about how do you systematically capture all this database into a system, a context of the system. How do you start to categorize your leads, right? And what improvement can you make to your system? So step 1 is capturing. I'm going to go forward. Step 2 is connecting. Speed matters. In a shifting market, answering calls as fast as possible is important. Respond is very important. Respond to all inquiries within 5 minutes if you can. Because if you don't respond quickly, someone else will. You have a 1 to 2 minutes to create a positive, lasting impression. So give you an example today. Hey, I'm looking for a listing in Manila Bay. Do you have anything right now? Your response has to be fast, precise, and important. Because that's how clients matter today, because they are lesser leads, and whoever does better than another agent in terms of speed, accuracy, and standards will win the lead. So the goal is to how do you win the lead, right? How do you get the lead to connect with you as fast as possible, right? And then get them to have a conversation, right? Ask questions, set appointments, begin action plans, right? Provide custom answers. Give them stuff that they can respond to you better. So for example, if someone asks you, hey, do you have any listings in this particular location? Send them the listing confirmation or information immediately. Now, how many of you are using designs right now on command? How many of you are using designs? Or how many of you are using Canva? If you're using Canva or designs, press 1. I'm not sure if you're aware, how long does it take for you to do a design? How long does it take for you to do a poster of an information design to send out to a client? How long does it take you? 5 minutes, 10 minutes for a listing? Anyone? Someone say 5 minutes. Anyone else? 10 minutes. Reading template with 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I want to show you how to do it in 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it in 1 minute. There you go. So this is our command again. I'm going to create a design. Assuming I want to do a social post. Right. Today there's AI right now in command that could immediately populate your template with your listings without you doing any adjustment. If you're happy with the adjustment, let me show it to you. So go to this particular segment here called auto create and look for, okay, just listed. For example, you just listed a house, right? You want to do a flyer, a letter out to your clients right now. Right? I'm going to use this one. I'm going to click on this and say auto. I'm going to look for the listing that I want to put on. Right, I'm going to select this listing. So whoever listings is this, I'm going to say detail number 1, newly renovated, new furniture, price to let fast. Okay, I'm going to select image because all your information and all your respective listing information is already inside here. Now I'm just going to select. All right, I'm going to have all this done. Within a few minutes, you will see that this particular design or flyer is now ready. So with the internet permitting me. Right, so I now have a flyer ready to go. Right, I'm going to download this flyer right now. You can do multiple format. I'm going to say maybe I'm going to do PNG, high quality image. Right, so this is done. Now it's done. I'm going to share in the chat box right now that particular flyer. Right, can you see it? For those, Hannah, can you help me share in the Facebook as well? And Facebook as well, so that I can focus here. Thank you. Right, so I did that in just less than 1 minute. Right, so if you do this consistently, when someone's asking you, can you give me some information, you got to send it as fast as possible. Right, as fast as possible to them, so that they can see that you are a serious agent and you are ready to serve them. A lot of times we say, I will send it to you later, and we don't. Right, so the response time is very important for agents. Now, how many of you would like to do that consistently every day? If you're a client and you receive this within minutes after asking from it, how do you feel? Tell me, how do you feel? What is the emotion that you feel when you are able to send this out in minutes? How would your client feel? Very impressed, professional. That's right. That's why speed to the lead, it's very important. Speed to the lead is super, super important, right? You need to think about how to move forward faster in really getting the client the information. Connection is created when the client sees that you are interested in them. You're interested in helping them get moving forward faster, right? Right. While in this meeting, a buyer just called, send it to them. Speed to lead is super important, right? Very, very important. So have that conversation. If you have a flyer talking about loan, for example, you prepare all kinds of flyers ready, right? How to get a loan, right? How to what are the documents needed. If you have it in a flyer and a poster, you can just send it out in a flyer to the client. And look, Mr. Client, this is a form for you to see that how you should get your loan approved. How should you get how do you get pre-approved? What documents are you needing? So those flyers are stuff that you can do, right, with a link immediately, so that when the client sees that you're able to do this fast, hey, you're different, right? So that's important, right? Connection, your client. Ask questions like this. So one of the ways to connect with clients is ask them question. Number one, what's the motivation of you buying this or selling this right now? If there are 3 features that is absolutely not negotiable, what would that be? Let me teach you this very important script here. Most of us, most buyers, they need to be educated that there are no such thing as what do you call that? There's no such thing as a property that is perfect, right? Therefore, when you ask questions like, so what kind of property are you looking for? What is important to you? I want you to try this particular script. What are the key features? What are the 3 key features in this property that is non-negotiable? That is absolutely important. Then you get them to give you that 3 things, or that 4 things, or that 2 things, right? What's the price range that is absolutely comfortable for you? Get a range, right? How has the past agent helped you? Is he helping you the way I'm doing this right now? How helpful was the particular agent with you? So find out, get them to compare between you and them. What sort of financing opportunity are you looking for? Right? Can I get more contact information from you? So these are some questions that you can use in communicating and connecting with your clients, right? Some questions for buyers. What are you looking for in your dream home? Right? What's prompting you to move? So these are a list. I'm going to leave this here right now so that you can take a snapshot. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to take a snapshot. If you can take a snapshot in 20 seconds, this is where you have that 20 seconds to take a snapshot. Okay, 20 seconds. 20 seconds to take a snapshot for sellers. What's prompting you to move? How much do you think your home is worth? Tell me a bit more about your house, right? This is a connection for sellers. So there are questions that you have to ask. A lot of times you don't ask questions like this. Okay, ask for appointment. If you always ask for an appointment, there's a 50-50 chance. If you don't ask for appointment, it's 100% there's no chance, right? And offer a solid reason to meet. So here's the script for a solid reason to meet. And Mr. Tan, I think I can do better justice to you if I have a 20-30 minutes of a personal time, one-to-one time, so that I can better understand your needs. Would Friday 2 o'clock or Monday 5 o'clock work for you? Like, give a proposal, a time, a day, a place in your office or your home or at a coffee shop down your office. Which is more important? What is more important to you? So when you ask for appointment, these are the key things to connect with them, right? Ask them, tell them a reason why you need to meet, propose a time, date, and place, give them options, right? Either A or B, right? The assumed close, either A or B, and stay focused in that appointment to figure out what they need and what do they really want, right? So that's really connection, right? Again, enter those details back into your database, categorize them, work them now to buy or sell, and then put them on an action plan for follow-up. So connecting is critical to create that opportunity that will lead them to a consultation, then to a negotiation, and then a sale. You cannot have a negotiation without consultation and without connection, right? It's a gap, right? So you need to figure out how do you move there, right? So do you have a system right now to connect with your leads? How many of you today have systems to connect with your database and your leads? How many? Either a manual system or a digital system. What is that one thing? What is that one improvement that you can make today? So let's ask this question to everyone in this chat room right now, right? What is that one thing today that you can make improvement to your system? When you have learned so far the 2 steps, what is that one thing that you want to do to improve the system? What would that be? Put in the chat room. Anyone? What is that one thing that you want to improve the system? Make use of the KW command to list all your contacts. Great, thank you so much. Anyone else? What is that one thing that you will change to improve your system to connect with your leads? What would you do? Anyone? Feel free to unmute or put in the chat box. Always be ready to share your listing through our websites. Absolutely, yes. If I were you today, I would template all kinds of messages in a flyer form rather than a text form. Flyer form with a lead capture opportunity is good because you know why? These flyers or these leads capture form or this website form, they can share it with their friend. Hey, you know what? I just had my agent send me this list of stuff. If you're interested, can I send it to you? So you are actually getting referrals indirectly when you create good content. People want to share good things with their friends, right? People won't share bad things with their friends. So if you create great connection or great content to send to people, people will like that and they love that. Respond quickly with accuracy and provide important information. Awesome. Give real-time answers to buyers' questions. Thank you so much for sharing. Systemize my list of clients along the details about their properties to make it easy to share with prospects. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Okay, next thing is cultivate. The benefiting of cultivate. It cements a relationship through action plans. What does cultivate means? It means that you are now connecting with that person. You have one-to-one contact. It's a two-way connection. How do you keep this cultivation going on? Now, it depends on the intensity and the frequency based on the person's needs. If I need to sell immediately now, your cultivation will be a little bit more. If I want to sell in the long term, then it's a long-term cultivation. But I argue that all our database, we need to cultivate it as much as we can. At least 12 times a year, you need to touch base with your database, right? Provide continuous value to them. Maintain a top of mind status, mind share before market share, right? Prioritize communication related to the state of motivation. Always ask questions like, are you ready to sell your property? If you are, please call me. That kind of conversation needs to be in cultivating your database. For the right price, would you be interested to sell? For the right price, are you ready to buy? Questions like that you can send via a poster. I would argue do a poster, right? Since now all of us have Command or Canva, use posters rather than use messages, right? You may have better response with posters, right? And I argue that you should send out 1 or 2 posters a week to all your database, right? Prioritize communication related to motivation, increase opportunity to close appointment, because you will never know that your message touched that person that is ready and wanting to have some interest to do something about their real estate, right? Awesome. So that's cultivating. So close to appointment, action plan. What's the action plan? Do an 8x8. If you met the person or you connected with the person for the first time over the phone, WhatsApp, Viber, or wherever, do an 8x8. What's an 8x8? 8x8 is the next 8 weeks, connect with them 8 times. Touch them 8 times. If you read the book, the MREA book here, 8x8 is absolutely one of our systems and models for lead generation. 33 touches. After the 8x8, touch them 33 times a year using a system. Consistently and forever, right? Do not stop touching base and connecting with them and asking for appointments. I'm ready for you here right now. Would you be interested? Having that message to your particular database is important, right? And now that you have Command, you are able to do it in a nice way. If you have Canva, you can send posters and send pictures. That is actually much better than sending text messages. Text messages probably work better with people that you know very well. But creating the impression for someone that you don't really know very well, using the flyers and the posters that we saw just now through Command would help you, right? So using KW Contacts and Smart Plans, or if you have your own CRM, that you're not from KW, you have your own CRM, those systems and tools are important for you to close to the appointment, right? Always ask for appointment, have several scripts questions to move them, right? For example, where would you like to meet? You assume close. Always go with the assumption close. I like to assume close. I always say that, hey, how would you like to meet the next round? Would you like to meet in the afternoon or in the morning? Assume close. Would you like to meet at your office or at my office? Right? Always ask for the appointment. I cannot drive down the message harder. It's always ask for the appointment. Never say, call me when you want to do something. If you're talking to that person, because likely they won't call you, right? Ask for the appointment. I need to meet you. When can I meet you? When can I see you? When can I talk to you? Right? Those are important. So question are, do you have a current system to cultivate your leads? Are you cultivating your leads very well? What action plans are you using? Are you anticipating changes in your lead cultivation models or system? Maybe you have this question here right now. What improvement can you make to cultivate your database right now? Anyone, put in the chat box. What improvement are you going to do so that you are cultivating your database right now? Put in the chat box or answer. You can unmute yourself and answer. Anyone? What is it that you want to do to cultivate your, what do you call that, database right now? Intentionally update my database regularly, okay. But how do you want to cultivate it? The question is, what are you doing to calculate? Yes, use smart plans, awesome. What are you doing to cultivate your database? Anyone else? Baby steps, apply what we are learning from you. Thank you. What would you apply? What is that one thing that you would do right now that will help you improve your cultivating habit? Here's one idea. Send one poster or one flyer a month, a week to your database. Think about it. Alternately, send one a week, right? It could be week 1, latest listings that came online. Week 2, are you looking to sell or buy a property? Please call me. And these are the 3 steps that you need to do to buy a property or to sell a property, right? Home ownership. How can you own your first home? If you're looking at targeting your first home, how do you get financing? So all this stuff are ways that you can cultivate, right? And already if you go to Command, there are plenty of templates ready to go on the fly for you. Within minutes, you can create all this stuff within minutes. I started using the zip codes in organizing my listings. Awesome. Zip codes right now. Use zip codes. Awesome. Right? So think about the improvement that you can make right now to cultivate your listings. Conversion. Right. Conversion takes skills. You need to know your market, both local and national. You need to understand the market. Be data-oriented and numbers-driven. So we talked a little bit about the language of real estate before. How do you use data and numbers to drive people to want to buy and sell through you, right? Have great communication skills, have great sales and persuasion skills, preview properties. Here is what we don't do enough. We don't send enough information to our clients before they come and see the property or to get them to an appointment. Send nice videos or nice walkthroughs of great listings. By the way, here's a nice listing for you to take a look at. Everybody wants to see beautiful houses, right? Rather than sending dry texts, send videos, send posters, send things that they can interact with. If you're familiar with Matterport 3D 360 kind of walkthrough or video, people like to see this. So this is where when you create videos, this is where it matters. Videos are to be sent to your database, not only on social media. Social media is only a place for you to connect with people that is wanting to connect with you. But when you send out videos to people, you are sending out videos to your database, you are actually helping your own listing or your own branding to your database even more solidifying. It's even solidifying that your brand to your clients and database when you're sending videos to them of listings. Listing videos is one of the most powerful marketing tool that you can do. And there are many ways of doing it. One day I will share with I will bring a guest to talk about these videos, right? How they create listing videos, because listing videos will demonstrate how serious you are in your business. But the thing is this, we always create videos, but we don't send to anyone. We're just putting on social media, hoping someone will call us. I want us to take that action right now, as aggressive action to go into our database and start sending those videos to people, right? Conversion rates, you need to calculate how many leads you're getting versus appointments, right? Number of futures in your database that you are cultivating, number of agreements for appointments. Track your appointments every week. How many appointments are you getting today? If you can, track your appointments every single day. Don't lose any leads, right? Focus on lead conversion. Go back to the people that you have met before. Meet them. Keep on sending information to them so that when they are ready, they will pull the trigger. A lot of times, we give up too fast on leads that we worked on. After a viewing, 2 viewings, we felt that they're not serious. It's not true. It's because we don't understand where they are at right now. I want us all to go back to the people you have met in the past 2 to 3 months who have not bought anything from you before. Reach out to them. They are the best people to talk to and ask them questions. Say, when are you ready to buy? Why? What's stopping you from buying right now? What is Mets? Mets are people that you have met. Mets and not Mets. Mets are people that you have met. You have personally met them online, physically, right? They know you, you know them. They may not remember you, but you remember them, right? So you need to connect the connection so that you're always being reminded of the people that you have met. Right. I'm going to move forward here. Right. Reason why sellers are not right is they're not motivated to price correctly, right? They're not motivated to get the property in a good selling condition. They are not, there's no urgency to get out of the house. Why sellers are not right. So you need to understand that, right? Why buyers are not right. They're not ready financially. They need to sell a house. They lack motivation. They are not sure of buying. They can't make a decision. So agents like us today are positioned to educate them, to help them understand where they are and what they need to do. All this information that we send out to them will then show them that we are the consultant that can help them. Because most buyers and sellers, they don't understand how to make this work. We do. That's why we need to demonstrate to them and communicate to them that we are able to, through our constant cultivation activities with them consistently. Right. And you convert them, right? You convert them is, are you ready to buy right now? You need to find your own dream home. Would you like me to handle the sale for you? Would you like me to go to get your home sold? These are some of the conversion from buyers to sellers to our business. Right. I'm going to stop here right now because I think we're running out of time. I want to leave some time for questions. Any thoughts? I went like a bullet train just now, just trying to cover everything. But any thoughts, any ideas, any ahas, any questions?
Okay. I think what we learned today is something that not only we can, but we must integrate now in our time blocking. Like for example, I have the 3-hour time block. This is something that should be a major component of the time blocking, especially what one big is even if you don't have an assistant, you can do your brochures, your flyers, or your landing pages easily by yourself, and it doesn't take a genius, right? It's not
Right.
rocket science. And this one will work for people like me who are not that techy. Okay, so that's one thing that should be included in your lead gen time block. Very, very important. Very good learning today.
Right. Anyone got any questions, any thoughts, any ahas that you want to share?
Yes, Jonathan. Am I heard? Ingay naman. Actually, wait,
There's echo coming out from your heart, from your.
yeah. Okay,
go
now
ahead.
okay. It's okay.
Okay, yes.
The sound is okay.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, while we're having our meeting, somebody told me, and it so happened that I'm used to sharing my website with the land page that you were talking about. Is the property that she is asking about. So I have to cut short the talk because I don't want to miss your talk. So even without you sharing me how to do that land page, I went into my website and looked for the specific property that is being inquired, and told her that we have to meet if you want to view this property. But for now, for you to to really appreciate the property, which she has seen my number through the tarpaulin that I post in that property.
Right.
I send her right away with the land page of that property and the details for her to sign up and explore the property, and then I'll get back to her. In asking question, actually, I would like to share everybody, and I've shared this whenever I was mentoring people, that there are only 5 letters that you need to remember. The 4 W and an H. What are the 4 W's? One W is who. So whenever I talk to people, I always ask who, if it's a residential property that they're inquiring, who is going to live in the house. But of course, the one who will live in the house is not necessarily the one who is deciding to buy the house. But first thing first, who should benefit the house if not for the one who's moving in? Like for example, we have clients who are being asked to look for properties, but the principal buyer is abroad. So they ask their relatives or somebody else to look for it. So that's one way for me to know who is living and who are deciding. But if at the end of the conversation, after we have this appointment setting, which I always do with 2 options: when, what time, and the meet-up location, which will always make them easier to answer because I only give 2 options. Is it a weekday or weekend? Is it Monday or Tuesday? Is it 2 p.m. or 10 a.m.? So whenever I give those options, I have it in my mind to control the conversation, that it should be easy to answer. And also the options will coincide with what I want, where I want, when I want it. The next W is why. What's the reason why you are buying or selling the property? I need to know that so that I can see the urgency, or if this person is will be categorized as hot, warm, or cold, or whatever. That's for me to decide. The next
Right.
W is when. When are you going to move in? When are you going to leave? Bakit? If you're selling, when because it's important. Like the one that I have yesterday, I need to know that if it's an urgent matter, that if I'm going to have a buyer to buy the property, when can they move? Or if this is a seller, if it's the seller that I'm talking to, it's easier for me to tell knowing when, what, where, who, where. It's important. It's really important. Actually, the first that I ask question about is the where, the location, because in real estate, it's always the location. It's not the price actually, because the location will dictate the price of what you are inquiring. If you're inquiring in Quezon City, since I master in Quezon City alone, there are a lot of locations that you need to know that the price range is different. So when he asks about Sauyo or about Batasan Hill or about Fairview, I know the range of prices there. And if this is your kind of, if you ask about those places, I already know the range. So I don't ask for the range. I just ask what location. Because I'm telling you,
engineer.
if you
Yeah,
have
sorry to cut.
a budget lower than the host price, I can show you the other location, not here.
Yeah. Sorry to cut, engineer, but
How?
to give chance to others.
And then that okay no. Sorry,
Engineer,
Papa.
engineer. Sorry to cut, but to give chance to others because we don't have
Yeah,
time
sorry.
anymore.
I'm done. Okay.
Yeah, let me give the others a chance to share their ahas also about what they just learned from today. So yeah, because the others have to leave by 10.
Yes, sorry.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Anyone got any ahas? Any more ahas? How many of you do open houses here today? Is open house common here in Manila?
Yes.
How many of you do open houses?
But not for very few people, very few brokers do their open houses for their listings. Companies do their open houses, but very few people do their open houses, just like the way they do in the States with refreshments, with brochures, with flyers and everything.
Right. So let me, because I forgot to do this, but let me show you very quickly, because this is my agent website here right now. Let me show you how to do an open house lead capture right now. So I have no idea what is Avida. Hang on. Shoot, I need to log in. Give me a minute, please. If you could log into your command. I'll stop sharing this. Sorry. I was locked out. Okay, open houses are something that we do, but sometimes we don't know who is coming. And one way is to how can you invite people and register the interest of the open house. So Command has a new tool right now that is very interesting. I'll show you very quickly. Okay, are you seeing my screen right now? I'm going to look at this corner at Green Hills. I have no idea where this is, but I'm just using this as an example. And if you click on this listing, again, you're only seeing me as the agent. Over here, this is a magic trick, okay? At your browser here, you just look at the browser here, put a slash and say open house. What will happen is it will convert this particular page into a lead capture page right now. Just give it a few seconds. Now this now becomes a lead capture open house page. I can now send this link to someone and they can register for my open house. Of course, I have to tell them where's the details. I can create templates and all that. I'm going to tell them that I have an open house next week on Saturday. Please register and submit this right now to me. So this is a very short way of creating open house lead capture again from Command, so that you know who is coming, So I'm going to put this in the chat box. You now can register for my open house. Assuming I'm telling them I'm going to have an open house this weekend, just come for the open house and register, right? So again, lead capture, right?
In less than 1 minute.
Less than 1 minute. It's less than 1 minute. You can create a lead capture form just like that on command. Using your listing websites, right? Anyone else got any other questions? Any ahas?
Every Monday,
Yes.
we just appreciate more and more the powers of command.
Yes, Benji has a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to thank you, Jonathan, for sharing all this knowledge with us. And to those who haven't yet joined the Keller Williams Manila Bay family, it's not yet too late to experience the cutting edge technology. Join us and discover the world of support, innovation, and success through our KW command and learning from the best, Sir Andy and Jonathan. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right. I think we're at the end of the hour. Let's just respect everyone's time. Andy, any last thoughts?
Yeah. This is just a major component of, because if we do a time block and we only have about 3 hours, this is one major way of maximizing that 3 hours, and you can accomplish a lot just with a few minutes, and with the assistance of this command, which is enhanced by AI. Very powerful.
Right. Awesome. I hope everyone learned something today. If you did, take action. Now, next week, I won't be around because I'm going to Manila on Monday early morning. I need to fly into Manila early morning. But I want to bring attention to the week after that, which is the 21st of October. We're going to talk about lead capture and how to use internet lead capture, specifically on lead generation using the internet. And I've got 2 special guests from Malaysia who are top agents, also named Jonathan. You will see another Jonathan online on the 21st of October. Stay tuned for that. It's same name but different family, right? But you will see 2 Jonathans online. One Andy and
Jonathan. Is it correct? Is it Jonathan?
Yes.
Wow.
He will be joining us together with his business partner Joanne. I'm going to talk about how they successfully lead capture online and converting the leads online to sales, right? How do they use, what strategies are they using? So stay tuned for that. Invite your friends for that. With that, thank you so much, everyone. I will see you all the next time. Thank you so much, Andy.
Sir, I have one more question.
Yes, Tess.
Can we all greet Jonathan happy birthday today? It's all saying happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
By the way,
thank you so
happy
much.
birthday, Jonathan. Enjoy your day, sir. Thank you for everything.
If you want to see Jonathan in person next week, since he will not be here online, he will be speaking. He will be one of our very special speakers at the Caraba National Convention in Clark on October 18th. So at Clark, he will be talking about something that we have not discussed yet in the past several weeks. It's going to be something that even the developers will really be amazed, especially for project setting. That will be live on October 18th. He'll be flying here on the 16th, but he'll be in Clark from 17th to 18th. So catch him live in concert.
I don't think. Thank you
Happy
so much for
birthday,
the birthday.
sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Yes.
today, sir.
Birthday, John.
Thank you. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.
Have a nice birthday.
Bye.